Hi, Russ Dickey back again with collector Greg Evans, speaking about the amazing collectibles that are part of the Greg Evans collection auction here only at GoMotorBids.com. Greg, here's another one. I got to tell you, really impressed when I saw this. This Rolex Daytona watch is in its own right an extremely rare and unique timepiece, but you actually have taken it to the next step. Tell us a little bit about the modifications that you made to this watch.
Yeah, Russ, I can tell you this is definitely an original and one of a kind. A very good friend that's a jeweler, and he let me know that Rolex was getting ready to launch a Daytona Cosmograph, and he thought of Dale Earnhardt right away as he saw it because of the fact that it's in white gold, the dial is black, and the second hand is in red. So it was really basically Dale's colors. I came to get the opportunity to take a look at it, and I decided that I had to have it right away. Then I did quite a few modifications myself. You'll see there's 3 black diamonds and 1 red ruby on the actual bezel of the watch. We've also highlighted Dale's patented number 3 in each one of the corners, and of course his 7 Winston Cup championships are also highlighted on this watch. So it is it's truly a collector's piece. It's very, very special, and for those that truly love Dale Earnhardt, it's something that would be very special for them to have.
And you had some custom engraving done around the outside of the watch to highlight Dale's only Daytona win, as well as on the back of the watch, which marked his championships and a particular verse from the Bible. Kind of tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, well, in something that meant quite a bit to me, because I was there, unfortunately, that day at Daytona, and the story that Darrell Waltrip just tells very, very, very nicely was that his wife had given Dale a Bible verse. In fact, she had done that every race. She prayed with Dale prior to the race, and always posted a Bible verse in the car. And this particular verse is one of the Psalms, and I also had that engraved on the back of the watch. Thought that would make this even more special.
The engraver who did that is a very well-known engraver. He's from Texas, yeah. But not only an engraver, does he make custom belt buckles as well?
He does. He's very well known for his custom belts, his custom belt buckles. And his name is Clint Orms, and I was very happy to have Clint agree to do this. And it just so happened that he had actually done a watch for Dale earlier. And when I contacted Clint about this, the reason why he accepted this was the fact that he had worked on a watch for Dale before. So he was very anxious to get a chance to look at this and do it, and he did a marvelous job.
For all the collectors out there who are watching the video, be sure to look at all the detailed photos that we have of this item on GoMotorBids.com. You'll be able to see all the detail shots of the beautiful engraving front and back that Greg had done to this piece. And so everybody knows we have had this watch authenticated, inspected, and cleaned by the original Rolex dealer that the watch came from, a very prominent dealer here in the Kansas City area, actually, Marodi's Midwest Jewelry. And so they have authenticated the watch and given us an appraisal. All of that will be included with this watch as all the original paperwork. But it's an absolutely beautiful piece. The Rolex Daytona itself is actually something that goes way back to the 1960s in its association with auto racing. It kind of became the watch of auto racers in the 1960s when Rolex decided to sponsor the endurance races at Daytona, and that's when the original Daytonas were produced in the early 1960s. And it became the timepiece of choice for pretty much all of the legendary racers of the time. And it's even been said that actor and racer Paul Newman, the only watch that ever sees his wrist is the Rolex Daytona. So it's an exclusive piece, obviously, for anyone who is an aficionado of fine timepieces, an auto racing fan, and, of course, a Dale Earnhardt fan. It's an absolutely gorgeous piece. Greg, thank you so much for sharing it with us here at GoMotorBids.com and for all our members.
Thank you, Russ.